Hotel room. Where was that? Was that in Indianapolis? I think it was. He got called up and he wasn't really hitting well in AAA, so he's like, man, it's over, man. They're just gonna bring me up there so I could just fail and send me on my way. So he's like taking dry swings inside the hotel room. He doesn't realize there's a lamp behind him. Knocks the lamp out, broken lamp, leaves me with it. I have to explain it. Swings in the mirror, he does wall squats. I mean, he does all types of crazy stuff. He does sprints down the hotel hallways. His nicknames Can't Get Right. Can't Get Right.
Very nice, very nice. Now, Alexi, we mentioned the word highlights. There have been some huge moments for the Twins and their fans over the course of the last several years. Somehow, you always seem to find yourself right in the middle of all those big moments. I go back to 163. How many of you guys were at 162?
I remember that
I go back a week before that when you hit a triple up the line and you and Denard made some magic in a sweep of the Sox. What is it about those situations that A, you find yourself in them, and B, you seem so comfortable in them?
Well, you know, situations like that, I just kind of concentrate, you know, when we tie, you know, we need a winning run. I just, you know, got the scouting report for that pitcher, and just trying to look for the pitch to hit. And I think you just need a little bit of concentration and be ready for anything.
Matt or Danny, is it fair to say that Alexi, and he's got jokes, is it fair to say this is a guy who you'll do an interview like this with him, and the next day it'll be like, and they get a lot of dumb questions from a lot of dumb people like me every day, and I'll be like, hey, Alexi, can we talk just for a second for the pregame show? I don't speak English today. I mean, he's got all sorts of lines. Is it fair to say that this guy's got some jokes?
Better.
Is it fair to say he's got jokes in the clubhouse?
He's got a couple jokes. He speaks pretty good English, actually. Don't let him fool you.
I speak better Spanish.
Better Spanish. He does.
Which reminds me of a story. I don't know if we've never talked about it, but there was a female reporter from, I believe, Peoria, Illinois. And she came in and she was doing something about Jim Thome. Didn't follow the team. Did an interview with Alexi. I happened to be standing there, and she said how great your English was, and she thanked you profusely. And Danny's locker was right next to Alexi's. She saw the nameplate. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? She saw the nameplate, and she sees Danny roll up from the cage or wherever, and asked him a question. Of course, he answered it, and she was amazed at how great English Danny Wentz spoke. I can remember, she said, oh my goodness, your English, son, is fantastic. That's one of my highlights.
We've actually done that before.
I remember that.
Yeah, I played dumb one time and I didn't understand any English, and I had him like talking to her.
I was in stripper.
Very nice. Okay, another question for you fellow infielders. Alexi Casilla makes a lot of highlight reel plays, man. He will roll the ball with his glove.